here on Labor Day for the NWO. First matchup, the number 20 Ducks against the number 6 Oklahoma Cowboys. So joined in the booth here by Nine Lou, and this should be an exciting game. Remind me, did Jimmy win the last meeting between these guys? Oh, they lost connection.
I think he did the last time these guys faced each other.
And the biggest issue today is just going to be getting the game to load. So that's why we were late getting in, guys. They were having trouble with the invites, and now we lost connection. So bear with us with this 10-year-old technology here.
Yeah, you saw Danny give the signal. He's got a man off camera wiggling his internet cord. So
Well,
expect some interruptions. There
is a Pando, but not necessarily a Panda in his last name, right? So
Mhm.
He's got gremlins in his
Expect
system.
the tricks early and often.
Well, you were serenading us with head games before, so we're still in that mode.
I think so. It's head games all day, all game. They're going to get 4 more quarters of it.
That's why this league's so much fun, because we mess with each other and we're friends. Just imagine if we didn't like each other.
Mm-hmm.
While we're waiting for this invite, Mr. Stephen Rice, who's in contention for the Heisman Trophy, he needs 181 yards on the rest of his season. I'm not sure how many games he has left, 3 games or something. He just needs that to get to 1,000 on the ground. So he's making a strong case to fight that Heisman Trophy with Chaney from Miami.
Yeah, he's got 2 games. He's got this one, and then Oklahoma State has Wisconsin next week.
Yeah, that'll be a tough
off
one.
week 15.
And he's got 36 total touchdowns coming into this game. So he's trying to make a statement. I'm looking up Miami stats right here because Mr. Chaney has 22 on the ground and another 6 through the air. So almost 2,000 yards from scrimmage. And Oregon's offense has taken off since they got Mariota Jr. back behind the center instead of Butterfield. So it's been a huge change in their game. Made Nine Lou even better because you can't just key on Lou. Lemon Pepper Lou.
Yeah, it's interesting how that's come together for him.
Yeah. Lou chewed me up head to head, so that's what I'm used to seeing. But Mariota throws a whole monkey wrench into your defense. All right, let's try this one more time. Make sure you guys stick around. Go tails. It looks like Oklahoma State's going to win. The night game tonight, immediately after this, is Florida State at Penn State. So you got CincyBowen against DarkSpecta.
And that will be a very interesting ball game.
Yeah, it might be 100 points combined scored in that game.
Yeah, both coaches have something to prove. I mean, as we have here tonight, we have number 20 ranked Oregon against number 6 Oklahoma State.
All right, here's the kickoff, deep and through the uprights or off the upright, off the crossbar. And Oregon's going to start on their 25. So Mariota Jr., Lemon Pepper Lou, Troy Franklin, Ferguson, all those guys on offense going to come out, see what they can do against this tough Oklahoma State defense, who have nothing but ball hawks in the secondary.
Yeah, really talented secondary, but defense as a whole here. Brady Lucas is an outstanding linebacker right in the middle. You see the star under his feet.
All right, come out in full house here. Here's the handoff to Patton. Finds the hole, tries to squeeze through, gets tripped up, picks up 4 on the play, though, so 2nd down and 6. Looked like he had more.
Nice little run play to start early. I like how the Ducks have been trying to get everybody involved early and often, not just Lemon Pepper Lou.
Save some of that, some of those carries for later in the game. Don't wear them out too early. Now pistol here, offset fullback. Here's the handoff straight up the middle. Tries to plow through the line. Gets a good bump from behind by the defender, and that pushes him forward. Gets 8 yards and a first down.
Yeah,
like
nice play. Everybody working together.
It looked like they had him wrapped up, and then that last hit just got him through that tackle.
I mean, Mariota might have come around and given a little push.
All right, got through there. First down of the game here. Didn't have to go to third down. That's good for their offense. Set up shotgun, halfback to the left, tight end to the right. Hand off to Lou. Runs right by the linebacker blitzing in and picks up at 9 yards on first down. Great little juke there as soon as he got the handoff, and big hole for the long first down run.
Yeah, wide open in the hole there. Juke worked out very well for 9 yards. I'm not sure if I feel like he could have just ran straight through there. It was a preemptive juke, maybe.
Yeah, the linebacker was almost there for the handoff and took him way out. Here comes Lou on the wild duck formation, and they did not get fooled by that. It's gonna be a 2-yard loss. Maybe should have handed that off to Franklin.
Nice job of the Cowboys to stay home there.
All right, first third down of the early part of the game here. Nice and short, so he can do whatever he wants. Run, throw, screen, forwards. Got Franklin farther right. Mariota drops, throws over the middle. Yates catches it, gets the first down. 8-yard gain. Nice little in route there, first down.
Yeah, Yates, the big 6'6" freshman, becoming a real clutch target.
He's averaging almost 20 yards a catch, so he leads the team right now, and only part of the season. Here's Mariota dropping, screen pass to Lou. Defender fights off, sheds that block, holds him to a 2-yard gain. He's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, that was a nice play by number 4 on the Cowboy defense there to stay home, shed the block, and make the tackle. Otherwise, Lemon Pepper is off to the races.
All right, now they come out. 2 tight end set in the pistol. Turns, hands off. Nope, fake. Drop, throws over the middle. Caught by Yates. Defender tried to cut inside, missed it, and he's going to get all the way down inside the 10. 37 yards right down the gut. Nice catch and throw.
Mariota threading the needle there. Looked like a very dangerous pass on the secondary. I don't know how many times I've seen that ball picked off by these guys.
Yeah, that safety was lurking. He was trying to get in there and just got it. To Yates.
That's
a little
very
quick.
fortunate.
Yep.
To be first and goal from the 9 here.
I think him at 3 wide with the tight end. McGee goes in motion. Hand off to Lou. Straight up the middle. Gets met and dropped at the 5. Picks up 4. Be 2nd and goal from there. Gets a lot harder to run down here inside the 5.
Yeah, and this Cowboy defense is as good as any once we get into the red zone.
And throwing against them is not easy, no matter how many yards you have either. Now they come out in I formation. Handoff, Lou trying to get the stretch, cuts it back inside, picks up 1, maybe 2. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 3.
Yeah, nice job of Lemon Pepper, I think, to take that run back inside. I'm not sure he had the edge, and he's able to fight back to the 3-yard line. Might not have been able to get that far had he strung it out to the sideline.
And sometimes you get that nice fall forward in the NWO once you cut it in and hit somebody. Nope, fake pitch. Patton to the outside's got the edge. Oh, and a defender drags him down at the 5 for a loss on the play. Thought he had the edge for sure.
Yeah, Patton with good speed. that Oklahoma State defender more speed.
I thought he had the edge, and defender got there, closed that gap, and made a great diving tackle. Now they're going to go for it on 4th down and just short of 5 yards to go. Mariota drops, looks, throws on the slant, and knocked down by the defender. Cameron Epps with a great defensive play there to hold him to no points on the drive.
Great defense. We'll see how that comes out in the end here. If it comes back to bite Oregon or not.
Yeah,
Tough starting field position.
Looked like he had about a half a step, and the throw wasn't out far enough in front, so Epps could just knock that down, and now they start from their own 5. Shetron in motion. Hand off to Rice, straight up the middle. Jukes one man, gets dragged down, but not until he gets an 11-yard gain. I'm sorry, Nixon, not Rice. 11-yard gain and first down on first down.
Yeah, nice job by Jaden Nixon. Followed his blocks. Create a little bit of separation, some breathing room for the offense.
All right, these guys coming out with 3 wide. I'm not used to seeing them 3 wide. I'm used to seeing them with 4 and 5 wide. Pistol formation here. Rice fake, looking. Pressure comes, and he's going to get brought down at the 8-yard line. 2 guys on there. I'm not sure which one of them got it. May. Loss at 8, and it'll be 2nd down and 18 from the 8.
Yeah, that's the senior defensive end, I think.
It's great coverage. Get the pressure really quick. He didn't have time. And it looked like he had a good pocket, but they both shed their blocks pretty fast. Now he comes out 5 wide on 2nd and 18. Nixon, fake handoff. Here's Rice, cuts up the middle. Big lane, gets met, and dropped right around the 16. It's going to be 8-yard gain and bring up a 3rd and 10.
Yeah, I mean, that's still 8 yards. Makes it look really easy. 3rd and 10 is long. Big play here for the defense.
All right, come out 5 wide again. Gonzalez backs off. Rice looks, rolls, stops, throws back across the field, and it's going to be knocked down. Lucky that wasn't picked. Very tight throw. It's going to bring up a 4th and 10.
Yeah, really nice defense. I like that we're seeing maybe a defensive battle so far.
Something I don't know anything about. These guys are playing tight coverage, good pressure. See what Oregon does on their 2nd possession here. Nice low line drive kick. It's going to bounce at the 45 and go out at the 35. And that's where Oregon starts their 2nd drive.
Yeah, credit the Oregon defense for bailing out the offense and their inability to score on their first trip down the field.
All right, Doug's come out. 3 wide receivers, tight end. Lou to the left. Here's a handoff. Tries to cut back, goes back outside, gets met and dropped. Only a 2-yard gain on that one. He really didn't have any room to run on that one.
No, good solid run for only 2 yards. Well defensed.
Yeah, the Cowboys shot the gap when their linebackers got in there pretty quick, got rid of that cutback lane, and you really had nothing. 7 McGee in motion. Here's the handoff to Lou, straight up the middle. Nice hole, pushes through the secondary, breaks a tackle over midfield, right at midfield. 18-yard gain and a 1st down. Nice run.
Really nice 2nd effort. See Lou taking a little rest on top of that Cowboy defender.
Getting his bridge exercises in.
Mm-hmm. He might be telling that ref, hey, I was never down. Still not down. Look at me. Well.
All right. the 45. I wasn't sure if that was midfield or not. 45-yard line. 2 tight end pistol set. Fake handoff. Mariota throws down the middle. Franklin's got it. Gets flipped over at the 20. 26-yard gain. Nice throw right down the middle of the secondary.
Yeah, and these Ducks can sure fly when they need to.
Franklin's got great speed.
But we enter the red zone, and that's where these Cowboys come out, you know, pistols drawn and everything.
Franklin in motion. Here's Lou. Wild duck. Cuts it in. Fights off 2 tacklers. Doesn't go down. And he's going to walk into the end zone. What a power run by Lou on that one.
Great second effort. Gets him past the defense to the second level and into the end zone.
Just shrugged off 2 tacklers, stepped over another, and got into the end zone. Very impressive that he kept his balance, too, because it looked like he might trip and fall forward and fall down. And Vandelay's extra point makes it a 7-0 Ducks lead with 20 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Yeah, all those ballet classes Lemon Pepper's been taking are starting to pay off.
Start calling Mikhail Lou. All right, Dino kicks it way out of the end zone, and Oklahoma State's going to take it at the 25 and see what they can do on their second drive of the game. That's one thing about the Ducks defense, though, man. They have fast players all over the field, especially that Genghis Von Moody, who hasn't been part of the party just yet.
No, he's a little bit of a wallflower. Doesn't always make his presence known on the stat sheet, but he's always kind of there.
Not sure what happened there. Usually Oklahoma State gets that little wide receiver bubble screen out really quick, really well, and get up the field, and he just misfired on that one. Don't see that out of Rice too often.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if that's one of those plays that I was kind of alluding to, you know, where Von Moody causes a disruption or a bad play, but there's not really a stat that you can pin to his name because of it.
Yeah, he was right there, ready to make the tackle as soon as the guy caught it. All right, Nixon looking for a hole, bounces off his offensive lineman and only picks up 3 on a play, bring up a 3rd and 7.
And that should run the clock out here in this first quarter.
Very low scoring. Surprising. Maybe not so surprising. I mean, this is 2 of the better teams in the Pac-12, right?
Big Ten? Big Ten?
Big Ten. I lose track of what conference we're in. Feels like the Pac-12.
Yeah, it kind of does. It's not. I think that's how you know it isn't.
Yeah, because we got Oregon, we got Oklahoma State, we got these Western Conference, Western United States sanctions. George wants to give me sanctions because I don't know what conference I'm in. Sorry.
My cold medicine's kicking in.
It is. All right, Rice drops, pressure in his face. Now Moody to the right, throws, and Gonzalez picks it off, spins around, gets down right at the 30-yard line. And that was a pressure interception right there. You hear pressure sacks. That was a pressure pick right there. He's 0 for 3 with a pick on the game.
Great job by Christians and Gonzalez to intercept that football. And again, that could have been Von Moody right there with the pressure. You're absolutely right.
They threw it before he was ready. 2 guys were right there. The one with the better hand snagged it. So huge turnover. Oregon looking to go up 2 scores early here in the second quarter. And they're coming out in the eye.
Great starting field position at the 40.
There's Lou trying to get to the edge, cuts it back. Great move. Slides off 2 defenders, finally gets dropped after a 7-yard gain. What a move on that. Spin inside.
Great presence to kind of let the traffic, let the flow of that defense just go right by him.
Gives him a 2nd and 3. The short down and distance. They can do whatever they want. They can take a shot at the end zone. Butterfield's in the game, so Mariota's in the slot somewhere. Here's the quick throw to him, and he's going to get dropped for a loss. 2 yards on that play. Oklahoma State sees that play in practice all day long.
Yeah, and that, I mean, that could have just been a little bit of, what would you say, defensive scouting. Maybe, Jimmy just wants to figure out how to stop those bubble screens. What does he run against them?
Mariota, quick throw to Lou, out into the flat, gets down to the 15. Big first down conversion there, 11-yard pass. And there was no one covering. They had one guy in the zone there trying to cover two ducks.
Yeah, great job getting to an open area. Nice pitch and catch.
Look at that, 6 first downs to 1. Ducks have just dominated this first half on offense. Only lead by 7 points though. Mariota back at QB. Defense jumping around. Fake handoff. Oh, nice cut inside to avoid the defensive end, and he cuts off, gets another broken tackle, gets in for the touchdown. Nice run by Mariota. Great fake. And we're actually a point away from having a 14-0 lead.
Yeah, really nice job. Great second effort. Mariota followed his blockers really well there. Ducks looking very impressive here in this opening half.
All right, Vandalay with the extra point.
A little bit of shenanigans from the Cowboys. No big deal.
All right, Oklahoma State, as we just said a few seconds ago, 1 first down the entire first half. So they want to keep this ball for a while, move the chains, get down the field, and get some points on the board. They do get the ball to start the second half. So
yeah, that first down, mind you, came on their first play from scrimmage. Nixon had an 11-yard carry.
37 yards right up the gut there, so they're going to start at their own 28. And home crowd's getting a little restless. They're used to seeing Oklahoma State put up a bunch of points. They're off to a very slow start tonight.
Yeah, I don't imagine that's gonna last very much longer. Right, these Cowboys have some tricks up their sleeve.
There's the fake. Read option to the outside, cuts it in, sets up a block, breaks 2 tackles to the 45, 50, down the sideline. Looking for a block. He's by the defenders, and he's going to the house. There it is. Stephen Rice, 75 yards, just like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly that's what I would classify as a trick, but it might be a treat for that OK State offense.
It looked very familiar. I'm very familiar with that run. So just like that, only took about, 8 seconds off the clock and back down to a 1-score game.
That's great execution.
Time of possession is going to be wildly skewed in the first half here.
And that's for sure, especially if Oregon puts a little drive together.
It's only, I don't even know if that's going to be in the stats as another first down. Technically it is, but they don't always score scoring plays like that as a first down. So I was always taught a touchdown is a first down regardless. All right. 3 receivers, Mariota pressure in his face, screen pass to Lou, looking for a block, doesn't get it, gets hammered down, picks up 2 on the play.
Yeah, good solid tackle on the play. Oklahoma State trying to set a tone. They want this ball back, tie this ball game up before halftime.
Yeah, that DB stepped right around the block, walked in, laid him out. 2nd and 8 as we go under 5 minutes left here in the first half. Counter to Lou, cuts it inside, big hole, tries to juke, gets dragged down. 5-yard gain to bring up a short. They're down in 3.
Good tackle in the hole there by that defender. A lot of times that juke is going to work for Lemon Pepper. Just sure hands, hangs on to him.
All right, now they got a short 3rd down here as we're closing in on right at 4.5 minutes left and counting. Coming out, 2 tight end set. Two receivers to the left. Fake handoff. Mariota rolls right, looking, and going to get nothing. He gets sacked for a loss of 7 on the play. Great coverage by the Cowboys.
Yeah, calling all over Mariota there.
Now it's Oregon's turn to punt. Be their first one of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I know Oklahoma State had one. Oregon's one of the better punting teams when they actually have to punt. I think it's in the Iowa Corn that they all right, here we go. Low screaming line drive. Going to be taken at the 40-yard line. Cuts back to the right, looking for some blocks to the edge. To the 30, 40. Steps out the 41-yard line. Shuts for an 18-yard return. He's another one with serious wheels.
Yeah, wanted to kick that ball outside a little bit. Drifted back to the middle of the field and ended up being a very returnable ball for a dangerous return man. So good starting field position for the Cowboys.
And they haven't had the ball a whole lot here in the first half, but they're one play away from tying this game up. Fake, nope, hands it off to Nixon, tries to get to the outside, gets swallowed up and dropped for a loss of 1 on the play. Great pursuit.
And Ducks all over the ball carrier on that play. Great job.
They're at the handoff. They were going to get either one of those guys and then made the running back run directly left instead of north-south. All right, 2nd and 11 as we close in on 3 minutes left in the half. Rice, quick drop, looks, Moody in his face, throws over the middle, caught, steps inside, down to the 10, and falls forward to the 4. Dustin Harris, 37 yards, gives him a 1st and goal.
Big play down to the 5-yard line.
Gave him plenty of time back there, pocket-wise, to find that guy down and deep in the middle of the zone defense. Now they come out 5 wide on the 4-yard line. Quick drop, looks, throws, caught in the flat, and going to be shy down to the 1. Jaden Bray got swarmed over at the end, so it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 1. Here comes the Von special.
Yeah, 2nd down, 1 yard to go. Bring out all the big, ugly guys.
Handoff, and he walks straight in. Touchdown for Nixon, 1-yard run. Extra point away from having a tie ball game just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Danny's down 14 points. 1 play touchdown, defensive stand. Nice throw down the middle. All of a sudden we have a tie game with 2.5 minutes left here in the first half.
You play to win the game.
Get some sort of points and eat all this time off the clock since Danny gets the ball in the second half.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the momentum can swing rather quickly.
And here's a kickoff through the uprights, which is pretty standard for this league. Oregon's going to start at the 25. And we'll see how aggressive they want to be on this one. Definitely don't want to have a 3 and out or a turnover, give Danny a chance to score, and then get the ball back to start the second half. Maybe a 28-point swing here. There you go in the pistol. Making a change. Tight end in motion. Hand off to Lou. Straight up the middle. Linebacker comes in. Takes him down for a loss. I'm sorry. A gain of only 3.
Yeah, good play by the backer to come across there, follow the play.
Give them a 2nd down and 7 at their own 28. Closing in on 2 minutes left here in the half. All right, got bunch trips to the right. Mariota, quick drop, rolls, pressure, throws, caught at the first down mark, and yep, he got back to it. So 8-yard gain by Franklin, gets the first down and stops the clock temporarily. They go no huddle. I hate those plays where the receiver comes back and gives up ground unnecessarily. All right, back in the pistol.
They get caught in a stumble animation.
Here's Lou, right up the gut. Thought he was going to get more than that. Gets dragged down from behind. Still picks up 7. Be second down and 3. Clock rolling. Back to the no huddle.
Nice gain there. Keep it moving.
Mariota wasting time. Hand off to Lou. Man, this guy was coming in from the side, tried to get him for a loss. He stepped around him. Only gets 1 on the play, and they're going to have to burn it. Well, actually, Oklahoma State's going to burn a timeout on 3rd down and 2. It looked like he had him in the backfield, didn't it?
Yeah, kind of did. Glancing blow, though. Lou able to fall forward.
All right, come out. Spread formation pistol. Mariota drops, looks, throws over the middle, and it is going to be picked. The 45 dragged down midfield. Looked like he had Lou open on the wheel route, chose to throw it into traffic, and threw a pick with 1:22 left in the half.
Yeah, really nice defense on that play. Probably a dangerous pass. Sure, Jimmy would want that one back.
Now Oklahoma State gets the ball right at midfield, 1:22 left. They have 2 timeouts. Now they're in a trips formation right in the pistol. Play clock's down to 6. Rice fake, looking. There's Moody in his face, rolls hard to his right, looking up the field. Got a guy over the middle and throws it out of bounds. Yeah, he had a guy breaking over the middle behind the defenders, but not sure he can make that throw across his body all the way down the field, so he just threw it out of bounds and took the incompletion.
Yeah, I'm not sure who it was. Somebody had a great pickup on Moody there, saved the sack, and forced Rice to be flushed from the pocket.
All right, 2nd and 10, 1:16 left. Handoff, Nixon straight up the middle. Oh, great block. Huge hole up the middle, down right around the 32, 33-yard line. 17-yard gain for Jaden Nixon. Gives him a big first down and stops the clock. What a block on the edge there. Just took the dude's legs right out.
Yeah, nice job. Jaden Nixon's been very effective.
All right, come back out for receiver set in the pistol. Rice takes a snap, looking, great blocking, throws over the middle, and Sewell swats it down, gives him a tumbo. Not over the middle, no, you're not. He's 2nd and 10.
Nice defense there.
Yeah, Oregon was starting to get some pressure late on that one too. Backside pressure because they had Moody locked down.
All right, that's kind of how this whole game has felt for both teams. It's just been really close.
And now Oklahoma State shifts. Handoff, Nixon up the middle. Great hole, goes off the guard. Tackle, little hole there. Gets 7 yards up the middle. Going to bring up 3rd down and 3, and they're going to call their 2nd timeout with 52 seconds left in the half. You just want to make that a short 3rd down. He's in field goal range already. Kind of center of the ball. So if you throw it, get an incompletion, it's an easy field goal. With Mr. Rice's legs, man, you don't have to settle for any field goal. He only got trips left. Fake handoff, looks to get to the edge. Going to get he looked like he was going to get a block. He walked around the block, and they're going to give him forward progress and get the first down. I thought he was short. And now they run no huddle.
Yeah, really could have gone either way. Maybe a hometown spot.
Defense makes an adjustment. 40 seconds left here in the half. Rice drops, looks, throws, swings it out to the running back. Leaked out into the flat. Picks up 5 on the play. Be second on the 5. 32 seconds left in half. And now Oregon calls a timeout.
It's a chess match. Keep everybody fresh.
Yeah, sometimes they run a lot of no huddle. Your guys get gassed on defense. They don't cover as well. They don't get any block sheds or any of that stuff. So good decision to give his guys a breather. Moody's pushed way outside the linebacker. He's looking for the screen, a little wide receiver bubble screen, and they're going to get him. And he's only going to, he actually going to, says 0-yard reception, but now it's 3rd and 6 instead of 3rd and 5. So that's EA math for you. And we're at 25 seconds left as Oregon calls their second timeout, 3rd and 6 from the 19.
Yeah, short loss on the play.
Yeah, minuscule. Can't even measure it. All right. Big 3rd and 6. 25 seconds left. Both teams 1 timeout left. Spreading them out 5 wide. Rice drops, looks, throws over the middle. Caught for a touchdown. Dustin Harris got it right around his coverage man, right in front of the safety. And he's going to give him a 6-point lead, soon to be a 7-point lead with 21 seconds left here in the half.
Yeah, great job to find the receiver when he hits that soft spot in the zone.
All right, sorry, I had to go check I have a high school tournament this weekend, so I was checking my message. My phone chimed. All right. 7-point lead, Oklahoma State kicking off. See what Oregon can do in those last 21 seconds. They can get any points. It's been a tale of 2 quarters here in the first half. Oregon dominated the first quarter, and Oklahoma State's been all over the second one.
Yeah, it sure has. We'll see what we get in the second half.
Here's Mariota. Drop. Looks. Throws. Ferguson catch at the 40. 15 yards and a first down. Clock stops at 16 seconds as they hustle up to the line.
Oregon has 1 timeout. They're going to try to hang on to for a little bit.
Mariota drops, looks, throws over the middle. Yates caught, and it's going to be shy. It's going to be 2nd down and 1 and 10 seconds left, and then Oregon calls their final timeout at their own 49-yard line. So you got to figure you need about 15 yards or so.
I mean, maybe 10. I think they've got a pretty good kicker. I don't know which way the wind is blowing.
The clock's going to stop on a first down, so they can throw it anywhere, get up and clock the ball, and then kick their field goal if they don't go to the edge. All right. 5 wide, very close bunch on both sides. Butterfield drops, looks, throws, out route McGee, and he's going to be taken out at the 33. Are they going to stop the clock or not? Because you don't know in this game. Looks like clock has stopped. They're going to call him out of bounds. I don't trust EA at all.
I mean, that looked like a legitimate out of bounds, right?
You never know. I've seen Revamp have a lot of plays on the edge. I've been talking about Jimbo. Have a lot of plays on the sideline where we thought his guy got out of bounds and they didn't give him credit for it. 6 seconds and 1 timeout. No timeouts. So he's going to try to go.
Might see another quick attempt here.
He's going to have to do it really fast and clock it if he doesn't. Mariota rolls. 9 Lou. I'm sorry. Lemon Pepper Lou out of bounds at the 28. 6-yard gain is going to give him 2 seconds left. And now they're going to try this 45-yard field goal.
Yeah, nice little fire drill to get the ball into field goal range.
From the right hash, this is not an easy kick. Wind's blowing from right to left. And Oklahoma State's going to try and ice them with their last time out of the half. All right, here we go. Ball down, kick is up, right down the middle, and good. So we go to halftime. Oregon was up 14-0 early, and now it's Oregon State 21-17 at the half. Let's see what the game stats are here for the first half while these guys take a break.
Yeah, keep in mind, Oklahoma State will be receiving to start the second half.
Look at that, 65 pass yards for Oklahoma State.
Mm-hmm. 10 rushes, for 110 yards or whatever.
And more than twice as
been
many.
very efficient there.
Time of possession's more than double. And that's just, as we said, he had that long touchdown run by Rice. They didn't do much in their first possession, so they really didn't have the ball more than, 1 or 2 minutes in the first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter how you start, it's how you finish, right? So
that's for sure.
The very critical second half here for Oregon. They played well to start the game. Now they got to finish it off. Danny's 2-0 in the conference. Jimmy's 1-0, unless they haven't updated that. So this will be
right.
Hugely important for both teams to try and win the conference championship because Brusoe is undefeated as well.
Yep, conference implications. We get a tight matchup. Second half kicking off. Stick around.
All right, Dino's Bar and Grill doesn't get the deep kick this time. Shetron's going to run it back straight up the hash. Tries to cut to the outside, gets forced back to the middle. 23-yard return. They're going to start right at the 19 or 18-yard line. Couldn't tell where exactly he was. So, Oklahoma State.
I remember when Dino's Bar and Grill used to be the best kicker in the whole NWO, if not the world. But lately, it's just not the same. They had a new soft opening, I guess.
Doesn't finish well. All right, coming out 4 wide. Hand off to Nixon, right up the middle. Breaks off 1 tackle, falls forward, picks up 7, be second down and 3.
Good first down run. Cowboys looking to continue their momentum here.
And Nixon's getting a little more work today than usual. Rice doesn't have
to do. He really has. He's been on a short leash lately, it seems.
Well, when your QB can go 70-plus yards at any point, it's kind of hard to not want to use them. And there you go. Shetron goes in motion. Handoff, and Rice is going to carry the defenders forward and pick up the first down. Had him stopped in the backfield, and he just stuck his arm out and drug him over the first down marker. Good old EA.
Yeah, I mean, it could have just been Coach Danny's plan to keep Nixon hungry when he got to these later games in the year.
Well, he needed 181 yards to get to 1,000 on the ground coming in, and he's probably got half of that already, just most of that on that one run. So you can kind of take the foot off the pedal there and try and save him maybe for the fourth quarter, maybe for the rest of the season, and not unnecessarily run him in the ground. And Nixon sheds 1, but guy coming off the end drags him down. 3-yard gain, be a second down and 7. This head cold's killing me. Oklahoma State's been running the ball up the middle a whole lot more tonight than usual. They like to get those passes out to the flats, runs out to the edge. They're attacking the Ducks right up the gut tonight. Now they spread them out
nice
5
job
wide.
of mixing it up.
Rice drops, pressure in his face. Moody and another guy throws behind. Actually, he threw it between the receiver and the defender. I was looking at the white shirt. It's like, oh, he threw it behind his receiver, but no, he threw it in front of the wide receiver, missed his man who was wide open. And it'll be a 3rd and 7.
Yeah, I think hit as he threw there. The ball just went wherever that arm was going.
And Oregon's not getting a ton of sacks this game, but they're getting a lot of pressure, making him throw when he's not ready to, or throwing places he's not wanting to throw it to. So,
yeah, the comfort level hasn't been there.
No. So, and that's good for the Ducks defense. Even if they don't get a sack or a pick, they're getting them in these 3rd and 7s, 3rd and 10s. Here's a throw over the middle, caught, 1st down, right out to the 46. As Jimmy likes to call him, the Pope, John Paul Richardson, 13 yards and a 1st down.
Yeah, and I mean, I think we're seeing Oregon maybe taking away some of the first looks. You're seeing Rice have to go through some of his progressions and maybe take some of his checkdowns.
Sometimes those checkdowns can be more dangerous because they're one-on-one with somebody who's not quite as fast as the outside coverage guys, right? So if you have time to find them, that's where their pass rush is not giving Rice a whole lot of time. Shetron in motion to the left. Drops. Screen pass. Batted down. Defender was all over Rice on that play. Sorry, all over Nixon on that play. So it'll be 2nd down and 10.
Good defense by the Ducks there.
Keep getting Rice and Nixon mixed up. I'm on meds. Sorry, guys. This isn't even good drugs. All right, 2nd and 10 from their 46. Oregon's making them definitely work on this drive. Nothing's come easy so far. Got 2 receivers tight on the right. Handoff, Nixon, nice hole. Gets it up to the 50, inside the 50, 4-yard gain, bring up a 3rd and 6. Much more manageable. Oh, Jorge, the new tequila I got tastes more like gin or vodka than tequila. So we're gonna have to find something to mix it with because it's not smooth. It's pretty harsh.
More like gin is, yeah.
Yeah, it's got a big bite to it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 3rd and 6, spreading them out. Rice drops over the middle, caught and dropped almost immediately. Harris gets 13 more yards and a 1st down. Move the chains for the Cowboys.
Good snag by Harris. Just reaches out there and grabs that ball. Defense was around.
Yeah, it was not an easy throw at all.
Cowboys doing a nice job of moving the ball this series. Taking a little bit of time.
Yeah, they're at 2.5 minutes right now. So when they're just over the 40 of the Ducks. 5 wide set again. Rice drops, pressure coming, throws it out to the side, and fights off one tackler, fights off a second one, finally gets gang tackle at the 31. Shetron a big 6 yards. That's a lot of work for 6 yards.
Yeah, really dangerous in the open field. Unable to really get going with the speed, but we saw him break a few tackles, which is equally impressive.
All right, 2nd and 4. We've officially burned 3 minutes off this clock already. Hand off to Nixon up the whole middle. Bounces off a guy. Almost pushed him back behind the 1st down. And now he's down and hurt. So that last hit took him down. I'll have to see if we get an update on him. Did his job, though. Got the first down.
Yeah, nice run. He's had a more substantial workload today than, in probably any of the previous 4 or 5 weeks. So
now Dominic Richardson checks in. Here's an out route at the 15, down the sideline and into the end zone, and a touchdown for Jaden Bray, 26 yards. That is a staple of Danny's offense right there. Revamp 2. I'm going to get that one-on-one match. You throw that nice little out route along the sideline, misses tackle, and they're gone.
yeah, so often we see it in real life football too. After an injury, they see a big play.
And now we're up to an 11-point lead, so Oregon pretty much thinking this is a 2-touchdown deficit. And he burned off. There you go, abdominal strain. He'll be back soon, so he won't be out that long. Still, they burned 3:20 off the clock.
Yep, good drive to open up the second half.
Here's Patton straight up the middle. Big hole, tries to juke him in. 29-yard return. And we'll see what Oregon does here in their first drive of the second half. Got off to a quick start, and they've been on their heels ever since. I think that pick is what
Boone Pickens Field here is a tough place to play.
Man, this big horseshoe is not a fun stadium to play in. All right, Ducks come out. I formation. Both receivers tight on the left. Hand off to Lou, looking to get to the edge. Cuts it back inside, runs into his own lineman. Still pushes forward and gets 5 on the play. Be second down and 5.
Oregon looking to answer here in this series.
If his lineman could have stayed out of the way, he might have had a lot more yards on that play.
Yeah,
All right,
I mean, that's... Sometimes linemen do that, even the best of them.
Here's Lou, gaping hole up the middle. Is going to get the first down right around the 35-yard line. 9-yard gain and a first down again. So he's closing in on 100 yards on the game. Lou came into this game averaging almost 7 yards a carry, so this is not out of the ordinary.
He's been a staple of this Duck offense.
And we got 2 tight ends to the right out of this pistol. Mariota barking out a change. Hand off to Lou. Good hole, good block, and guy comes in and fills it. Still picks up 5, be second down and 5. Guy like Oregon, not pushing things too hard, staying patient, down 2 scores. They got to make sure they get something on this drive.
Yeah, you just got to keep moving the sticks. Eventually find that end zone.
They come out 2 tight end set.
Wow,
Franklin in motion. Yep. Lou trying to get to the edge. Safety comes up and holds him to a no gain on that one. That wild duck looked like he had a hole there for a second, and the safety filled it.
Cowboys have done a nice job identifying when Oregon's in that formation and limiting any success they've had.
All right, big 3rd and 5. 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Have to get this conversion. Mariota making changes. Game clock down to 5. Snap, looks, throws, caught over the middle, and then Yates looks like he's going to be short. Yep, 4th and 1. Did not get in front of the line before he caught the ball. And they're going to go no huddle and try and get this quick.
Yeah, nice job to catch the ball. I guess just needs to be coached up a little bit.
Throws the Ferguson out in the flat just enough to get the first down. 3-yard gain. A little quick throw there. They had a couple of guys going on slants over the middle that were not open, so good decision to throw it out there to Ferguson and move the chains.
Yeah, good read by Mariota. And I suppose nice call by the offense, send all those decoy routes inside to be covered.
Here's a handoff. Lou looking for a hole, finds one, falls forward, picks up 7. 2nd down and 3. Ducks stay patient on this drive.
They really have. It's, you know, it's been 5 yards, 4 yards, 2 yards.
You don't want to get in those 3rd and 8 or 9 or 10 and let Danny just sit back there and try and pick a ball off. All right, spread him out 4 wide in the pistol. Mariota handoff to Lou's, got a nice hole, falls forward, and gets enough. And if he could just busted that outside a little bit more, he had a lot more room to run. But either way, he gets the 1st down and moves the chains.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's like the duck trying to eat the whole loaf of bread. You know, it can't swallow the whole loaf of bread. It just has to take little nibbles.
Here's Lou. Screen pass. Pressure comes in, or backside. Only going to get 1 on the play and be 2nd down and 9. They're covering those screens really well tonight.
Yeah, they've done a nice job. Linebackers are in the right spots.
And we're under 10 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. See if they can get this play off as they go 5 wide with Mariota in the slot, and Oklahoma State calls a timeout.
D coordinator must have something to say.
Yeah, he's pretty vocal on the sidelines over there.
Yeah.
Kind of a pushy guy.
He's got a cult following.
He's a little pushy.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know what they're saying half the time.
All right, now they come out in full house. Went from 5 wide to full house. Here's the handoff, and Patton gets swallowed up and dropped. Great. Right up the middle, penetration. Drags him down. Right as he took the handoff, Grady Lucas with a great run blitz.
It takes us to the 4th quarter.
Get those 4s up, everybody. All right, now brings up one of those dreaded 3rd and long, 3rd and 13. Oklahoma State lives for these down and distances. They can just sit back, try and figure out where you're going to throw the ball so they can undercut it and pick it off. And they go on 5 wide. Butterfield's in at quarterback. Play clock's down to 6. Drops, looks, throws over the middle. Caught Mariota down to the 23, 24-yard line. Great 1st down inducing catch there, and they go no huddle again. See Butterfield's 3 for 3 on the game.
Yeah, Butterfield's been very efficient when he's been brought in here in spot duty. I mean, a lot of times he's been throwing it to Mariota, so very sure-handed there. But
drops, looks, pressure in his face, throws it down the right sideline, and had to wait. I wasn't sure who was going to catch it. If anybody, ends up being an incomplete pass as he throws into double, almost triple coverage.
Great job by Butterfield to get that throw off. And then it looked like Mariota had a chance to come down with it. I mean, it looked like it was very well covered in a dangerous pass, but it kind of rattled around. So I mean, I think he had a shot.
Look at this, Jimmy's closing in on a 4-minute drive himself. Butterfield drops, looks, throws, batted down, trying to get that man over the middle again, and linebacker just stood there and swats it down, brings up another long 3rd down.
Those backers find themselves in the right spot again.
All right, Butterfield drops, looks, throws, got a man open. Mariota caught inside the 10. 16-yard gain, moves the chains, gives them a 1st and goal. Sorry, I had to take a little trash in the chat.
Yeah, nice throw and catch.
All right, 5 wide, tight set. Butterfield looks, throws over the middle, and picked off in the end zone. And Oklahoma State stops that drive. Touchback, killer blow. Oregon had them. They're trying to get this down to a 1-score game, and that secondary, man, they ball hawk the shit out of the ball. So got to be always careful with those guys.
Yeah, they were all over, disrupting a lot of plays. Good job on that pick. Good little cherry on top of that drive.
Now we got Rice running QB power straight up the middle, picks up 5. It'd be 2nd down and 5. You can see he's got 80 yards. He had over 70 of that on 1 carry.
Oregon Ducks need to step up here. Find themselves down a couple of scores.
All right, they got 2nd down and 5. I want to eat a lot of time off the clock here. There's Nixon straight up the gut. Big gain, 1st down. And they're just going to try and chew as much time off the clock as they can here.
Yeah, Nixon looks unfazed after that little abdominal pull. His time in the tent went very well, I assume.
Yeah, Oregon chewed up over 4.5 minutes on that drive, got nothing. So now Oklahoma State's just going to eat. Ducks need a big turnover here. Here's the handoff. Tries to get to the outside, cuts it back inside. Richardson picks up 5, be 2nd down and 5.
And that's twice Oregon went basically all the way down the field and came away empty-handed. Their first possession and their most recent.
Oklahoma State had a rough first quarter, a little disjointed, and ever since then they've been on a roll. Coming out, spreading them out 4 wide. Nixon in the game at halfback now. Handoff straight up the middle, gets hit immediately and dropped for a 1-yard gain. Bring up a 3rd down and 5. Great block shed.
Yeah, nice tackle by Sewell.
This is where Oregon needs to get a turnover of some sort.
Yeah, I think they'd settle for a stop right here.
Spreading them out 5 wide. Watch that shot run in the slot. Rice. Moody hits him as he throws, and it is picked off by Terrell. Wow. I didn't see him go to the ground. They just called him down after he caught the ball.
Quick whistle there after the interception. Terrell comes down with it. He kind of got tied up immediately. I don't think he ever got tackled.
No, I didn't see him go to the ground at all. That's why I was waiting. Like I didn't call it. I was like,
I think they just ruled his momentum stopped. So
what a
maybe a little bit of a break there for the Cowboys.
Exactly. All right. Fake handoff, and they are not fooled. Linebacker comes in, and Mariota loses 2 on the play.
Yeah, good defense as Mariota just had to eat that one.
All right, 2nd and 12. Need to get some positive yards here, not make this a long third down. Mariota drops, throws the out route, caught, first down. Franklin breaks a tackle to the 30, 25, and dragged down around the 22. 38 yards to Troy Franklin. Got to get him more involved. Great catch and run. Saw that
nice
playing
footwork.
off.
Able to make a nice first down gain into a big gain.
And DB was playing off. To wait to see how they cover that. Mariota dropping, looking, throwing. McGee underneath, gets tackled high, picks up 8, and it'll be a second down and 2.
Yeah, Seven McGee did a nice job playing that ball in the air and just kind of coming back to the quarterback a little bit.
All right, second and 2. 3.5 minutes left here. Mariota rolls hard, looking. He's got a man, caught. Lou, touchdown. Got between the two defenders, just hit him in stride, walks right in for a 14-yard touchdown. And he's 5 points behind here, so we'll see if they're going to go for 2 now. Go ahead and just kick it. All right, going for 2.
Going to stay out.
Yep, tight end's in the game still. Mariota pressure in his face, throws the little slant to Yates, and he gets the first down. Gets the 2-point conversion. Nice little 3-yard toss there, and it's a 3-point game with 3.5 minutes left.
Yeah, just like that, we've got ourselves a real tight ball game again. Oregon 1 stop away.
Oh, they missed it. Shetron's got a lane down the sideline. Can Gonzalez get to him to the 40, 35-30, 25-20, cuts it in, and he's gone to the house. And just like that, Oklahoma State says, no, 109 yards for the touchdown. Wow. Yeah, I know how that feels. I had that happen with Brusoe. You get those fast return guys, and once they get to the edge, you're toast.
Caitlin Shetron is as dangerous as anyone. We see it right here firsthand.
All right. Extra point's good, and it's back to a 10-point lead with 3:13 left.
Yeah. Easy come, easy go, as they say.
And this kickoff's going to go through the end zone. All right, see what Oregon does here. They got to score quick. And the way Oklahoma State's been going on offense since the first quarter, you know, they pretty much need to get a touchdown and get the onside kick. They're not going to really have a chance to do use their timeouts. Throw over the middle, Franklin again, right at midfield and a first down. Big 24-yard gain.
Yeah, you may be onto something there. That, you know, the way to stop this Cowboy offense might be to keep them off the field. So if Oregon is able to score quickly, we very well could see an onside kick attempt.
Mariota, a little laggy, pressure, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. Probably should be a fumble, but the game calls that incomplete. Oh my God! I'm going to group
fortunate
text.
to be able to get that attempt off.
Sorry, guys, my phone's blown up because some of my high school friends don't know to not do group texts. So sorry. All right, 2nd and 10, 3 minutes left from their own 49. Name of the game here is to make this a short third down if he doesn't get the first down. Danny's defense, no joke to play against. Just 5 wide receiver tight set. Over the middle, Mariota catches it, takes a big hit. Dropped at the 36. It's 15 yards on a first down, though.
Yeah, he really took a lick there. The defense is swarming around, making everybody pay.
All right, again, 5 tight. Mariota on the slot to the left. Butterfield dropping, looking over the middle. Caught by Franklin again. This time he gets inside the 20, down to about the 17 or 18. He's over 100 yards receiving, as he just has gone nuts here in the basically in the fourth quarter. No huddle again. I like this 5 wide receiver set against this defense. Butterfield making a last-minute change. Drops, throws over the middle. Franklin again, caught, short of the first down, 6-yard gain. And we're at about 2.5 minutes left.
Yeah, and what's interesting is as the tempo has picked up for this Oregon offense, they've risen to the challenge. You know, they're still able to move the ball here and keep this interesting, keep themselves in this ball game. So
here's the throw. Oh, and it's knocked down right at the 8-yard line. He had an out route open at the corner pylon.
Nearly intercepted.
Threw it to the underneath guy and almost threw a pick. I was watching that far left receiver. He broke his DB off and was right at the pylon. And Butterfield didn't see him. Brings up a 3rd and 4, though. It's very manageable. Worst case Oregon does is kick a field goal here because they still need 10 points. Mariota, quick drop. Looks over the middle. Caught by Yates inside the 5 and a 1st and goal. Clock stops temporarily at 2:17.
Good catch with a defender right under his nose.
Hustle back to the line of scrimmage. Mariota, quick drop, pressure in his face, throws it in the flat to the tight end Ferguson, and yes, he does get over the goal line. And touchdown. We're an extra point away from a 3-point game with 2:10 left. Strap in, boys. Not over yet.
Big lumbering tight end able to fall forward into the end zone.
He had to wait. Was not sure if they're going to give him forward progress or not. You never know with this game.
Mm-hmm.
Vandelay's kick is good. And down to a field goal game. Oregon does have all 3 timeouts, so if they want to play defense, they can. If they want to go onside, they can. Either way, they're going to kick it deep. Last time they did this, it was brought back 109 yards by Shetron. See if he does this time. Right up the hash, looking to get to the edge. Cuts it inside and gets dropped. Still gets 31 on the return. Oregon's going to have
really
to...
a dangerous returner.
Yeah, very. I was like, I saw him running straight up the hash. And I'm like, all right, when's he going to break outside? He never did. He kind of stayed inside. I think Danny wants to control this game and burn off this clock rather than run a kickback again. And now they come out 5 wide, tight formation again, just like Oregon ran. Oh, and he air mailed over his wide receiver. He was wide open. Second time we've seen that happen this game, and that's not something you ever see in Danny's games. That's usually just completion and several yards up the field.
No, it could turn out to be a costly mistake here. No time, goes off the clock.
It's like giving Oregon 4 timeouts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Moody chomping at the bit, wants to get in there and make a difference. Rice steps back, looks, throws, and missed his receiver. Covered tight there. Not sure what that route was, but the defender was all over him. And Genghis Von Moody was offside, so it's going to be 2nd down and 5. Thought he was offside, but they didn't have the flag icon come up.
Yeah, I thought he might have gotten back across in time since we didn't see the icon, but sure enough, they caught him.
All right, coming out 5 wide again. Moody spreading way out, covering the slot guy. Throws deep and deflected. Oh, and Oregon had the ball in their hands with a huge pick at midfield, and they dropped it. Unbelievable.
Nearly able to come down with it. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Yeah, Oklahoma State, a little surprising here, taking some shots, not burning off the clock.
They're going right for the throat. I like it.
Still got to worry about Rice's legs. Even if they have 5 wide, dude can go to the house at any point. So it puts you in a tough spot because you can't get too aggressive pass rushing, but you can't play back and spy and contain, right? Because then they'll just pick you apart.
Mm-hmm.
And off Nixon up the middle. Is he going to get? Yep. That last little lunge is going to give it to him and get him a first down. Oh my God. I got to turn off my phone. This is driving me insane. All right, Oregon did not call a timeout. Clock is rolling, 1:45. Figure they're going to use their timeouts now. Man in motion, right to left. Pitch. And he's not going to get to the edge. He's going to lose 6 on the play. Jaden Nixon, huge loss. Oregon does call a timeout. Have to keep that play in mind because if they don't get a first down and Oregon comes down and either ties it or takes the lead, that play right there is going to bring up a long second down, maybe even a long third down.
Yeah, and I mean, it gives the defense a chance here.
All right, coming out 5 wide again. Nice drops, looks, throws, got a man at the 40, 39, somewhere around there. 12-yard gain for Bray. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 4 as Oregon calls their second timeout. Now this is the ball game. This down right here.
Yeah, nice crisp pass. Cowboys are going to come out in 5 wide.
Yeah, they love that formation. When you got a quarterback who runs as well as Rice, it really doesn't matter. If your O-line can protect well enough, you can pick a lane to run. Get those quick throws off. Nice drops. He's got a man over the middle, caught, and he's going to get to about the 48. Be a first down. That's pretty much going to be the game. Oregon can only stop the clock one more time. Rice and Green, big conversion.
Nice job by Rice. Stares down his receiver.
He had 2 guys going across the middle. I thought he was going to wait a little bit longer because the one coming from the left was going to be uncovered. But he went ahead and fit that in that little tight window, got the catch and a first down. And they're about to wrap this up as Rice takes off to the right. QB power. Only gets 1 on the play. Jimmy calls his last time out. Got to be careful, though. We've seen QB fumbles in this league.
Yeah, it's never a sure thing.
All right, coming out 5 wide again. Nixon in slot on the right. In motion back. Runs it up the middle. Wiggles through the O-line, D-line, and gets the first down, 11-yard gain, and that's going to lock it up right there. Wow,
yeah,
what a
nice
game.
run.
Just take
Credit Oklahoma State. They did everything they needed to do after getting down 14 points to come out ahead in this ball game.
Yeah, they didn't panic, stayed patient. Had a great run by the QB, had a great pick. A couple of stops inside the 10. There we go. Take this knee. Have to do it one more time. And they're going to stay in the top 10. They'll move them to, 3-0 in the conference. So their biggest competitor then will be Wisconsin, who still has games left in conference. So
Yeah, who they both of the they have yet to face both of these teams.
Yeah, next week. Next week, Oklahoma State goes to Wisconsin, so that game right there
effectively the conference championship.
Well, Wisconsin wins. They got to play Oregon the last week, so Oregon still has a say.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that sets up a huge showdown for next week. Let's get the winning coach in here.
How's it going, boys? Can y'all hear me?
Yep, we got you, Danny. That was a tale of two different quarters in the first half, and that changed the game. That second quarter made the huge difference in this game.
No, yeah, absolutely. I mean, Jimmy had everything on lock, man. It was really rough seeing those yardage. He had like 140 some. We had about like 14, 17. It was tough, but that second quarter we kind of just stuck to the game plan, and we let the real Heisman contender, we let him kind of carry us, and that's what he's got to do, man. That's his job.
And don't slight your defense too, because they had 2 stops inside the red zone, had a huge pick on another play over the middle where a guy was going to get a first down and you just snatched it. So, those guys, they made a huge impact, and that's why Oregon didn't score very much after the first quarter until late.
Yeah, honestly, we have the best defensive player in the nation, man. That kid Grady Lucas plays fucking lights out. He got another interception this week. He had 10 tackles this game. He plays lights fucking out, man. He's got everything. That if we could see these guys go to the pros, it'd be so cool, because he's 6'4", 235. Like, he's just a fucking unit. And it's hard playing against Jimmy, man, because he's so creative with his shit. Like, he's evolved immensely since when we first played. And I remember the first time Jimmy and I played, man, it was a fucking dog fucking fight. And now Jimmy's he's bringing it every single game. So I love it.
And we'll turn you over to Lou here for any questions he has.
Yeah, you did a nice job of taking the lead out of the half and maintaining that lead. And then it looked like the Ducks were starting to creep back in, and they pull within 3, and Talon Shetron just decides that he's not fucking around. Or, like, had you been fucking around with Jimmy up to that point? Because, like, you just looked like cat and mouse.
No, definitely we weren't fucking around with Jimmy. I told my cousin earlier, I was like, look, because he's here hanging out with me. I told him Jimmy's one of those guys, bro, that if you don't fucking put Jimmy away, he's so in tune with his guys. So Mariota Jr., there's a reason why you look at the championship contenders, Oregon's up there, man. They're dangerous. So if you don't put Jimmy away, it's fucking tough. And we had a lot of breaks there, man. A lot of breaks. You got to give the game. I got to give the game EA its props, because there was a drag route there on third down. I don't know how we got the catch. The Shetron return, that's one of those bullshit plays. But it's definitely no cat and mouse with Jimmy. If you don't put him away, he's gonna fucking stay in it.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was an impressive win. I look forward to seeing you next week against Wisconsin, and we'll see how this whole conference shakes out. It could be really interesting. So congratulations. Go celebrate with your team. I'll give you the floor for a minute, but great win.
Honestly, man, just thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. Jimmy, love you, brother. Vaughn, I know you're sick. I appreciate you making the call. Lou, you're always here. And George, I mean, you're fucking undefeated, brother. I appreciate you always being there for us. The amount of work you guys have put in for this league. So thank you guys so much. Wisconsin, we're coming for our fucking conference championship, right?
All right. Thanks a lot, Coach. We'll get Coach Jimmy in here for you, Vaughn.
What's up, fellas? Good call.
All right, Jimmy.
Good game, Danny.
Jimmy. You had a great first quarter, and then Danny flipped the light switch, whatever he did in the second quarter. He did it for basically a half, because he just ate up most of that third quarter. You had that long drive yourself and got nothing out of it. So what do you got to work on to finish off those drives and not turn the ball over or turn the ball over on downs inside the red zone?
Yeah, the 2 red zone turnovers obviously fucking kill you. I think the biggest killer was that Shetron. I don't know. I thought the ball was going out of the end zone. I don't know how it didn't. He caught it right at the edge and took it to the house. That was very impressive. But Danny's ability to change mid-game and get his guys to be where they're supposed to be at all times is uncanny. It's impressive.
You know, even though you gave up 38 points, whatever, 35, I guess it was, your defense was in Rice's face the whole game. He had a lot of throws that were offline, not normal for him. You pressure, you didn't get a lot of sacks, but you got the pressure on him. As we watched this long touchdown run that he had, that was a huge play in this game. But outside of that, you kind of contained Rice. And tell me what you were looking at coming into this game and what we figure had to do to stop him.
It's like Von's out there going to get a beer or something. Where are you going, buddy?
It's like
right? This was the play that started the second quarter, I believe. Started his 21-0 run. This guy's impressive. What'd you ask me, Von?
I was just asking you had the great pressure on him. You didn't get a ton of sacks or anything like that, but you were in his face the whole time. And so he had made some bad throws that he normally doesn't make and throwing it on the run, and you kind of contained him. So what was your game plan coming in? How were you going to try to stop this offense?
I knew his right side of his line was his weaker side, and I just tried to get Von in there. He was kind of struggling, but the 2 times he did get in, I think he caused the pressure, and it was resulted in 2 interceptions. So you could kind of say he was responsible for those. But yeah, Danny's right tackle did a really good job holding Von, and he did a good job of getting the ball out when Von did get the upper hand on his right tackle.
And I'm going to turn this over to Lou because I'm looking at the schedule for next week. So I'll let Lou go ahead and finish asking.
Great game tonight. You've got a computer game next week against Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to practice on against the computer as you get ready for Coach Brusoe in Wisconsin in the final week?
It's a good question, Lou. I'm not really sure. We'll have to get in the lab and figure some things out. Probably practice those square in routes. Practice defending those a little bit. Brusoe likes to run those. But we'll see. Get into that lab this week and see what we can bring out against Ohio State to maybe work on, bring out against Wisconsin.
Well, I look forward to it. Great game tonight.
Yeah.
And stick around. We got another game coming up.
Go Wisconsin. Beat those Cowboys.
As Lou said, we have another game. So Florida State's traveling to Happy Valley to take on Penn State. So we have CincyBowen at DarkSpecta coming up at the top of the